Hi, this is Jack Taylor and this is my review of The Mummy 3, and this review will contain some spoilers. Well, when I say some, I mean this whole review is just going to be a series of spoilers, and I'm going to tell you the whole plot and premise of the movie. So if you don't want it ruined, stop listening now. However, I don't think I can ruin it, it is that bad. Okay, so to illustrate my first point, my main point with the film, which I disliked, I couldn't find the right clip, so I thought instead I'd illustrate it with Lego. So this guy in red here is Brendan Fraser, and he's a wanker. This guy here, the one with armour on, and if you can see it, a very grumpy looking awesome face, is Jet Li. And basically, hang on, this is the castle I'm going to use to replicate this step. It's going to be stop motion, so don't worry about the picture quality, because it will be slightly better than it is at the moment. I've got my tripod out and everything, you know. Right, so basically, right, this is the end fight scene, so spoilers straight from the start, really. And so Jet Li and Brendan Fraser have just had a fight, and Jet Li is over here somewhere. And Brendan Fraser is lying on the floor because he's just had his arse kicked. And Jet Li's obviously got his back to him because he's a badass. Okay? And then the scene will start from about here. So, as you could sort of see from that video, Brendan Fraser, or however you're supposed to pronounce it, headbutts Jet Li twice and beats him in a fight. Right? So, Jet Li, kick-ass and awesome. And, you know, Brendan Fraser, an American arsehole. Now, I don't mind Jet Li losing a fight or dying in a film. For example, Hero, he portrays himself dying. It's his film, he dies. Simple as. Now, at this point, I'd like to stop a moment and say that Hero and Mummy 3 sort of similarity, which is, well, it made me uncomfortable throughout the whole film, basically. Because Hero's good and the Mummy 3 just isn't. In this film, I mean, really, come on. He gets headbutted twice, and that makes him fall over. And then Brendan Fraser and his son, not his actual son, his son in the film, just kind of stroll up and stab him with the only knife that can kill him. So, you know, and basically immortal Jet Li gets killed by Brendan Fraser and his son, who is basically a smaller, younger version of Brendan Fraser. So it is. Still, right? But this got me thinking, right? If Jet Li can lose a fight that easily, I could probably beat him up, because, let's face it, then I kind of remembered his fight against Jackie Chan in his last film, which was fecking awesome. Why couldn't they have done that in, you know... Oh, no, right, because Brendan Fraser can't fight, that's why they couldn't do it in The Mummy 3. Of course. Why did I not see it before? Another major gripe I had with the movie was the kind of Americanization of all the characters as the storyline went on. For example, at the beginning, Jet Li and Michelle Yeoh, all the Chinese cast basically were speaking Chinese to each other, which is fair play because they are all Chinese. And then as we get through the movie, it makes less and less sense why they were speaking English. While Jet Li and Michelle Yeoh are fighting, if I remember correctly, they speak English to each other. While Michelle Yeoh gets stabbed and is dying, she's talking to her daughter in English. The problem I have was related to Michelle Yeoh and her daughter, because Michelle Yeoh's daughter in the film develops a relationship with Brendan Fraser's son. Now, this sounds all well and good. I mean, she's hot, he's an idiot, but so they're pretty much suited. But the thing is, with this, that she is supposedly older than Jesus Christ, which, I mean, Jesus Christ, that is old. And, well, let me explain. Michelle Yeoh manages to get laid with this general guy who later gets killed in the film, and she has a daughter, and because she's a witch in the thing, she uses her magic to make them both kind of immortal. So she's ancient, basically. The problem I have is that he says, I don't mind older women, and it's like, well, but seriously, over 2,000 years old is pushing the limit, really. Other complaints with this movie, which I could go into more detail about, are the Yetis, which play American football, the general, who despite being dismembered by 4 horses, only ends up with 1 arm missing when you see him later in the film resurrected as a mummy, which is kind of lame, really. There's that chick who, kills herself, showing a love interest to someone who she'd shown no love interest to up until that point. And yeah, that's about it, really. That's all I can think of comes to mind. So this is going to be the end of the review, so see you all later. Bye.